Back in the Thronebreaker, we are here by this good old fort. We just got Isabel. And let's go head down through this area. Just kind of see what we run into. This might be a bit of a shorter one this time, but we'll just see how it goes. Talked to that guy earlier.
Was nearly home.
You were nearly home, but what happened?
Was nearly home.
That's what I want to know.
The ruins still smoulder. Nilfgaard passed not long afore. They must be close.
No doubt they already knock at Aldersburg's gate. We
We
must
must.
make haste.
But first, we gotta talk to this guy.
Brave warriors, fled so fast, didn't manage to pack. Beautiful sword. Our army showed well in the parade. It's of no real use to me. Beautiful
Oh,
sword.
we got 11 wood from a sword. I think. Interesting there. Well, here's a puzzle. Let's grab this first. What do we have here? Trial by fire. Eliminate the spotters before they escape. Alright. Good old puzzle here. What do we have? A unit appears on this row. It becomes alerted with one row away every turn until start. So we don't want anything appearing on his row until we have Wagenberg ready to kill it. Damage all units on this row by 2. Does this say unit? Unit. So we can put this there. Okay, so we definitely want to be doing something with a pitfall trap. So Wagenberg doesn't need a boost from this, so we're going to put this out here first. Alright. Now we're going to play Wagenberg. He moves away. We don't want up here, so we're going to go like this.
Give me a target.
They both move. So first we have one turn left here. So what we're going to do is go with this guy. We might need the 4 damage here. So I think we need to chain this to kill a bunch of guys. Alright. So we can go... This does 2 damage. Destroy, destroy. Oh, I think we may have slightly messed this up.
Stop your yapping and
2.
start digging.
2. 2. Oh, I read his charge as the damage wrong. I saw his charge had 1. I was thinking it did 1 damage. No, it did do 3. We didn't mess it up. Okay, we'll just real quick do the same thing again. We did the right thing. I just read the guy wrong.
1 bullet's all I need. Give me a target.
Yeah, we totally did this right. I just read the guy wrong.
Pissing in the mall?
Okay.
Oh, it's dead.
We're all set. Alright, what did we get? Instructed the regimental treasuries transferred to south of the camp and sealed under the bridge. Okay. Take a look at the map. So yeah, this is marked. I guess that's where we have to go. Not bad. We're gonna try and do a little less scouting. If we keep scouting, we're losing up a lot of gold. Not that I really mind. Better to find stuff than miss it. A little bit of wood. Some more recruits. Some gold here. Not bad. And look at this signpost. Yeah, we'll head up in here and swing around to this area. See what we find.
Meve shook her head in disbelief as she surveyed the landscape before her. The Nilfgaardians had destroyed everything in their
Not
path.
surprising.
Burned farms, trampled fields, leveled orchards.
The bastards.
She hissed.
They mean to cause a
Of
famine.
course they do.
When the Lyrians reached Braithwaite, a small village near Aldersburg, they saw gaunt men and women, more bone than flesh, gnawing on acorns and boot leather. The invaders had requisitioned every scrap of the village's food stores and hauled it off to their nearby camp. In strained voices, the villagers begged the Queen to help them retrieve their supplies.
Milady, frost'll come before we know it. Fair't help us. Why not a soul will live to
Probably
see
right
the
about
dawn?
that.
Meve looked around at the blackened, scorched village, at the walking skeletons who dwelled in it. The suffocating smoke bellowing up from the fields sent tears streaming down her face,
I'll do what I can.
was all she said. She knew this was not the time for a rousing speech. She needed to act.
Let's go find out.
Milady, 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 milady.
So where would they have taken the supplies to? Well, here's some stuff. Now, if we look at the map, do we get an updated thing? Yeah, up here. That's about what I expect. Let's just head that way. This looks like a camp. Yeah, this is going to be it. Let's see what we have to do.
The Lyrians reached the outer defenses of the camp where the Nilfgaardians had taken Braithwaite's food stores. Rayla delivered her report.
3 heavy infantry regiments, Nazair arbalists,
The warrior said.
and I heard neighing, so they've cavalry as well.
Meve said nothing, working it over in her head. The fate of the starving villagers weighed on her heart. But was it worth risking heavy losses to aid them?
Yeah, it totally is. Attack the garrison.
The Nilfgaardians keep food in storage and watch it rot while peasants perish from hunger. Will we allow this?
The Queen said, addressing her soldiers. Cried the soldiers.
I didn't think so.
Meve said with a smile as she drew her weapon.
Lyrians! Attack!
There it is. Of course, Meve's gonna attack. What else would we do? Shorten battle. Just one round. Alrighty. So we have Isbel. We have her order. She's gonna be one of our last cards. Xavier can give her another charge. Okay, we can do some stuff here. We can definitely do some stuff with this. One of these. 2 infantry guys. We don't really need to forge, I guess. Gascon's pretty good. We don't have much movement. Alright, this looks good.
Today our swords shall
Movable,
taste
permanent
Imperial
resilience
blood.
doomed. Every turn to start, boost a random ally by 2 and give it 2 armor. Death Wish, destroy all palisades. Boost all enemies at hand, deck, and battlefield. Okay, so destroying the castle gate's pretty scary. That's fine. Let's go start out with our pikemans.
Pays late. Again.
Oh,
101, 102, 103.
Kind of weird for me to use that right away.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
152, 154.
Let's see here. We have Isabel. This is for total damage taken. I don't know if we're going to take any damage, though. I do know we're going to play Black Rayla.
You'll never take me alive!
Wise choice.
Whenever an ally appears, gain a charge. Okay, so he does do damage. That's good. Good, good. Black Rayla. We're going to get out our Reynard.
Her Majesty
Gonna
is
move this.
exceptional.
It's Black Rayla again. Not sure how good Ike's gonna be. Let's go with a Forager. This unit to the right. Let's go here.
If the ring won't come off, just take the
Death
whole
Wish.
finger.
And I think we'll go with Xavier.
As ordered.
So charge here. We've got another Forager out. Destroy this guy.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
And then we will go and get out our Ake. He's not a deploy, but as long as we're taking damage with the bigger, we can decoy back our Xavier to use him again. If everyone charges.
Very good.
So we'll decoy back our Xavier. And they've got... nothing here's really the same. Let's hit these guys.
Order.
Let's go with our Xavier.
Getting to work.
I think with Isabel, she's probably gonna die while he's got these two damage guys out. That is a bit annoying. Do this and go double Forager. Give him 2 more units.
Can't take it anymore.
Go Forager. Probably start doing orders if he's got so many of these.
I only loot corpses, but sometimes they're quite fresh.
Thing is, if Isabel does die, we'll have space for Gascon.
Notice!
Oh.
All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Got one of those guys here. Now that is interesting.
So much anger and suffering. For what?
Yep. Goes Isabel. Go Gascon.
Wait, you're serious?
I didn't move anything. Forgot this was immobile.
Hail Herzer.
He has no more space, so that's good. So we'll go with a runestone, which is catches us up quite a bit. And then this horn, unfortunately, he's got too much armor, I think. It's gonna be close. We'll pass. Runestone and horn are pretty good. He only needs 11. We do get him. Okay.
Your Grace, the battle's won.
No, that's a pretty close
Secure the
one.
storehouses.
Definitely.
Neve managed to rout the Nilfgaardian troops and regain the stolen supplies. However, the Queen's good humor faded soon after the battle. Her soldiers began loudly demanding she not return to the village, but keep the food for her troops.
We've nigh empty bellies too, my lady. And whatever we give them, the black-clad bastards will just steal right back. Better to strengthen our own army than the enemy's.
Return all of it, keep it. Return half, keep the rest. You guys said you wanted to not let the peasants steal it, so we're gonna give it back to them.
Meve heard the soldiers out. In her heart of hearts, she knew their arguments held much merit. But she only said,
I'd rather fight with a clean conscience than a full stomach.
the Queen's words ended all discussion. The soldiers loaded the food onto carts and made off towards Braithwaite.
Look at this, guys. There's a bunch of stuff here. So we'll head back to the village, see what they have to say.
The villagers welcomed the soldiers with tears in their eyes. One fell to his knees before the Queen.
Oh, milady! You saved us from starvation, from turning one against the other, from eating horrid things. The gods bless ye 7 times over.
Meve smiled hearing these words, but sadness lingered in her eyes. If the gods truly did reward good deeds and punish crimes, there'd be lightning bolts pummeling the Nilfgaardians.
Wouldn't mind
day
seeing
and
that.
night.
Our own king left us for dead. Our own king. Our own king.
All right. So if we take a look here, then we'll just head into this area, I guess. Heading to Aldersburg.
Meve's mount reared and flattened its ears, spooked for no visible cause. Trusting in animal instinct, Meve jumped to the ground and felt tremors under her boots. At first they were faint, barely palpable, then grew stronger and
Intriguing.
stronger.
What's going on?
Meve cried.
Why does the earth tremble?
Before anyone could respond, a scout from the forward guard let out a terrified cry. A moment later, snap trees crashed down around them, and out of the woods came a 30-foot-tall stone giant.
Impressive.
Gods,
Whispered the Queen.
What is that?
a golem,
Isbel whispered back.
favorite servant of Nilfgaardian mages.
All right, who is
As if
it?
to confirm his words, soldiers marched out
What
from
do you
behind
have?
the giant, clad in heavy black plate. Their leader, however, wore but a light tunic, and his hands glowed with a strange blue light.
Dithen Quan and Lyrian!
He shouted, giving the order to attack.
Gloire and Ard Feyin!
Fantastic. Oh, it's Albrich. We have to eliminate Albrich. So story battle, shortened battle. Alright, special rules. And we don't have to eliminate Albrich, but it's optional. I think we want to then, although our damage is not great in this deck. Don't have very good morale either. So that's not amazing. I really didn't mean to put Gascon back there. Imperial Golem. Okay, so he's only got a few cards, which means I'm guessing they're pretty strong. Did draw our knickers, which is kind of bad. Just start with the War Wagon, I guess.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
My powers are yours.
Mom, break the mage's spell, and the golem's power will wane to naught.
So Albrich has every turn to start damage the highest enemy by the power of the lowest unit in my hand. Oh, that's not very strong. It's gonna be kind of hard to kill him. But we shouldn't have trouble winning, at least.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Oh, so he does that every turn. I see. I see. Okay. Problem here is we actually don't have anything good.
Can't take it anymore.
The mage!
We actually just have a
Kill the
terrible
mage!
hand. It's kind of a problem. But we should be able to win, I think. Keep forgetting we have the flail instead of the longsword. Keep clicking something and there's the same power, but it's not the right ability. Just go into the pikemans.
Pays late. Again.
Alright, so what we can do here is just try and get a bunch of guys. And then go... We don't have Ache either. This heal's pretty big. Let's do the heal now. We need 13 or so. We go in with this horn. We should just win now. We didn't kill Albrich, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't think we can with our deck. See. I was thinking we could pass here, but I for some reason I forgot he gets his card back every turn, so we can't actually do that. Which means we lost some points here.
What she's doing.
There are knickers. We should have held onto our special cards. For some reason I didn't remember he was getting this card back every turn. The thing is, like, we don't actually have any units in our hand now. Now it's gone. And we win, so.
Your Grace!
Not too bad.
It worked!
Raising her shield against the whistling rain of arrows, Neve fought her way towards the Nilfgaardian mage leading the attack. At close quarters, magic arcana would stand no chance against a well-swung blade.
Yeah!
Neve roared, delivering a powerful blow. Her blade severed the mage's aorta, and drowning in his own blood, he fell to the ground.
Looks like we did end up killing him anyway.
He choked out by way of last words. Then the blue aura coming from his hands
Goodbye,
flickered
Albrich.
out, and the stone giant thundered to the ground in pieces. When the dust of the battle had settled, the queen ordered her men to search the Nilfgaardian camp. In the mage's tent, they found a rare instrument used to communicate at a distance.
Ooh, the
A
megascopes.
The crystals encrusted in its brass frame were still warm, meaning it had recently been used to conduct a conversation. The burning question was, with whom?
Isbel!
Yelled the queen. The mage dutifully came closer.
This device. Could you activate it?
Yes, Your Grace. But are you sure?
I am. Get to work.
Isbel nodded,
Let's
then
see what we
began
find
calibrating
here.
the magic device. Finally, something clicked. A light flickered on, and before Meve's eyes appeared the outline of a Nilfgaardian general.
Hey, Albrich, it's not me. Hi, Ardle.
Speak common, please. I know not your tongue.
Oh, forgive me. I thought I spoke to someone else. Good to see you in good health, Queen. Or ex-Queen, I suppose, would be the more apt title.
Instead of fretting so much over my title, give yours.
Of course. Where are my manners? Duke Ardle Ebdahi.
Ardle
Grand
Ebdahi.
Chancellor, Commander of Army Group
East Army Group. Hello.
I believe you've
Probably.
heard of me.
Of course I have. You are the coward who, instead of facing me himself, employed traitors to do his bidding.
What you call cowardice, I call diplomacy. And you must admit this diplomacy has proven quite successful.
I will admit it, for now.
First Lyria, then Rosberg, and southern Edirne. All taken without any real loss.
Not sure it's that way anymore since we've been there.
Enjoy it while you can. Easy victories are short-lived.
Is that what you think? I'm afraid you're in for an unpleasant surprise.
Is that
Probably.
a threat?
A warning?
No. A simple prediction. Enough of this. Why use this megascope? What is it you want?
See, why did we use it? Oh, this one.
To tell you I shall never surrender. That I shall fight to my last breath.
Your breath shall cease, that is certain. Exactly when
I kind of doubt that, Ardle.
What is that supposed to mean?
Farewell, your majesty. Or rather, till next time. For there will be a next time, I assure you.
A quiet fell over the tent. The Queen stepped outside, squinted her eyes against the glare of the burning fields, and swore to herself that when she did see Grand Chancellor Ardle ep Dahi again, he would be a whole head shorter.
Wouldn't mind that at all. Alzur's Thunder. Let's just take a look at what Alzur's Thunder does real quick here. Where is it? Deal 10 damage and Jason units by 5. I think we do want to go with some kind of damage in our deck, but I think we need to upgrade first. We don't have enough gold for that. I think we need 5,000.
All destroyed. As if nobody lifted a finger against the Nilfgaardians.
Probably didn't.
King surely ordered all his armies to return to Aldersburg. Took cover behind its walls.
I do not wish to dismay, but after what we saw at Rosberg...
Enough doomsaying, Gascon.
So how do we get up here? Well, let's go to this place first. Do a battle. Let's see what we have here. $30 times. These guys are pretty good with this. I don't need 2 though. Yeah, I'll go with this. This looks okay. I don't want to join our pikemen. Was this a shortened battle? I didn't see. I don't think it is. It's just a regular battle. That's nice for a change. Let's pull all these guys out.
There's not to reason why.
New orders? No?
Guess we just more damage to more guys we have. That's fine.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what? I only loot corpses. But sometimes they're
I want to
quite
get them
fresh.
more adjacent so we can move them with me.
A highly curious case.
Okay, well that's annoying. That is annoying. Let's go. Another one of these guys. I do place for 11, even if we don't get the death wishes. It's not too bad.
Order!
We'll go with the runestone for this round, I think. It's a bunch of points. Knickers does come out too. That's nice. I want 3 to be in the melee row for flail. Maybe we should have just done it at this point, though. I think we'll do it next turn either way. So he passes. That's good for us. That is good for us. Now we want to draw a black Rayla, and we should be all set. We thinned our deck a whole bunch there. There's Isbel. We haven't taken much damage yet, so that's going to be a little bit hard to pull off. Alright, so... no Black Rayla still. That is annoying. I think we just go for a move. Let's play Gascon.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Boost adjacent units by 1 if this unit has armor. Not much we can do about that. So is this? If the adjacent unit is an artifact, boost self by current power.
Can use it.
We're not going to use that order. It's not going to affect this very much. We're not going to win this round, I think. Maybe we can get Ake pretty big. What's this at 9? That's not that much yet. We could Gascon something. We could decoy something back. I think we do that next round. Although we are getting rid of a long round type of stuff he has. Let's go with Ake. He probably won't die. We can use an order from our leader to do a decoy. So we'll do this. We'll save that actually. We'll just decoy this back. And we should get a... Get another one of these hopefully. I don't really want to have a lot of those.
Life is mine now.
And this should be good. Should be easier to deal with him now that those are all gone. This round will be shorter. That's probably good. Hopefully he doesn't have many of those left. Yeah, this is looking alright. Once he passes. We do need Black Rayla though. And we want to be able to go Black Rayla into... Okay, good. Question is, what do we play with her? We're basically going to play all these cards, right?
Wise choice.
Black Rayla.
You'll never take me alive!
We can use a refresh on Isbel's order too. Of course, she does have to live. Might not happen. Doing some damage here. Go into one of these war wagons. You have order, right? Charge 2. So you can refresh. I think you can refresh him.
My pain serves a purpose.
Forger?
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
You can try to
Let's
win them
move
all,
this guy.
but you won't.
For Commander's Horn, which is nice. Let's go into a Forger.
One man's battlefield is another man's right path.
We do want to
for
play
harvest.
Isbel before we get the second one of these Black Infantry Arbalists, but we don't really know when he'd play the second one. And I want to try and get...
Yes.
I think he's going to keep playing these, so I think we can go into another one of these first. The longer we wait, the more Isbel's does. It's currently a 25 boost, and that's a lot. And we need him to use this order too, right? Because we play Isbel while this is ready. Although she's damaged, so she's gonna die. It's pretty unfortunate. Vendal Elite. With all allies immune. Well, that's something. Can't click anything, right? Well, maybe he won't put a unit in that row and Isbel goes off? Maybe? Find out.
It's not too late to walk away.
This is our best chance at playing her, though. Otherwise, he gets another Arbalist sooner, and he'll get his leader back. Yep, he expected that. Let's play our Reynard.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
And we can click this one. That does remove the rest of these pikemen, so that's very handy. It's down to 2 cards instead of 4. We do have a pretty big point lead. If he has that Nilfgaardian commander, though, that's when we might get into trouble. Looks like we're doing okay here. Let's play our Ache. We'll go with his commander's horn our last turn. Should be pretty good. Did spawn a bunch of guys.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Well, this will be AGG. Play this out. And we're all set here. It's a good thing we got rid of those enforcers round 2, though. Could have been really bad. Ah, we have a Sergeant. Oh my goodness. Moir? Is that how you say this? So you're getting rotting cow carcasses to throw with the siege weapons. Fantastic. My favorite. Where are we on the signposts? We gotta go down? Okay. Actually, hold on a second. Is this connected? Yeah, it is. Now we'll go up, because I think this is just a little separate area.
Coming across a small brook, Meve ordered her soldiers to replenish their water supplies. When they returned, it was with empty water skins and troubled expressions.
Milady, the water tastes
of course
water.
It does.
Not like black pudding, mind, but rancid, filthy.
Meve had no choice but to march on. She gulped dryly and wondered how to interpret this strange event.
Nilfgaard.
An omen, perhaps? A warning from the gods? She soon learned the truth. Following the brook upstream, the Lyrians arrived at a small pool. Bobbing on its surface were dozens of corpses. A young woman caught Meve's gaze, her long hair spread delicately atop the water, wide-open eyes reflecting the sky, a fine nose peppered with freckles, and a gaping wound slashed across her throat.
We shall stop here,
the Queen said calmly,
and give these souls a proper burial. Reynard, send scouts. Tell them they are not to return until they ascertain.
Yeah, I would say it's probably a good idea.
When
Do
the
want to
scouts
know what's
returned
happening.
A while later, they brought with them a barefooted peasant they'd found hiding in the woods. They claimed he hailed from Horton, a
I wonder
nearby
what
village,
he
the village whose
knows.
inhabitants had been murdered.
Them black-clad wretches stormed the village, milady. The devil Vrygheff at the fore. Rounded us right up, took us down to the lake. Whole village, mind. Then chop, chop, and splosh, splosh. 'Twas I alone gave him the slip.
Meve listened to the man's tale, then placed him in the care of her medics and ordered the Lyrians to break camp. She rode at the head of their column, Reynard at her side, her knuckles gripped white on the reins.
Do we know where this Vrygheff is stationed?
Our riders report he's pitched camp to the east.
Then let's pay him a call.
Let us do that.
They killed all, like Rosberg. My lady, please, make them
Oh, Xavier,
pay.
we will.
Milka, Bezrad, Chris could have run for help, I know. What now? Milady, buried our valuables for the Blackclads came. In the wood, near a big bowl.
Got a map from talking to him. That's nice, that's nice. Where is it? We'll use that. The maps are here, right? Oops. Let's buy a little bit of a rubble in the little valley. That's probably back here. Actually, what if we can go on this road? Anyway, we'll just head around here. Fresh grave. Yeah. It's like with Eldain, right? They're already dead. Why do we care? It's not like they'll know. But we will. I wanted to cross over here, didn't we? So we can't go back there. Ah, we found Nilfgaard. Alright, let's go. This might be the last battle this episode. It's going to be a shorter one.
The Lyrians had no trouble finding Vrygheff's camp. It was the size of a sprawling town.
Vrygheff, what do you
her
have for
caravan
us?
and called for a council. The first to speak was Reynard.
Seems our scouts were both right and wrong, Your Grace. They did pinpoint General Vrygheff, the Butcher of Horton. Unfortunately, they underestimated his detachment. It is much larger and better armed than our own.
Seems like that's always the case. We are not going to avoid battle, though.
That changes nothing.
Meve said, forestalling all protest.
If I leave him unpunished, without so much as an attempt, I shall never be able to face my reflection again. We must attack.
Reynard bowed and passed the order to the Lyrians. Later that same day, Meve and Vrygheff's forces stood face to face on the field of battle.
Special rules, shorten battle, so defeat them or eliminate him. We don't really have a deck that can eliminate things. We're going to try and fix that, but I need more provisions first. Let's see. A negative morale is really not going to help out now, is it? Really need Black Rayla.
Come out, Vrygheff! It's time you pay for your crimes!
It really doesn't seem like it Black Rayla very often. Be handy if we did. They got this palisade thing going again. An ally is destroyed, move to its position. I guess we just start like this.
There's not to reason why.
Quick damage.
You are dogs! There! Vrygheff! I see him! We've got to catch him!
Every turn start, damage the lowest ally by 10 and boost the highest by 5? That doesn't really seem good, but I guess his cards will synergize with it.
Can't take it anymore. Order!
I guess that comes out of the graveyard? Not really sure.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Okay. I see. I see how this is gonna go. The thing is, we're missing Ache, Black Raylas, and Xavier, so I don't think we can win this. I don't really want to just restart, though, without at least trying. But I think we need Black Rayla.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Wise choice.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Well, that is a bit annoying. Doesn't really affect anything, but...
Nothing
There's
personal, I
Knickers.
assure you.
I mean, he will fill his row up, right? And this heal's pretty good. I just don't think it's going to be quite enough. We can hit you. Could have hit this for more damage, but just hit this. Maybe we can kill it. Just want to heal first. It's a big heal, for sure. Just not sure it's going to get enough. go Reynard. Is there anything that has a good deploy? Not really.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
This is going to be a really big Lyrian Horde, but I don't think this will be big enough. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, it's not going to be close. Definitely not big enough. We'll try again. I think we just had a really bad hand. We just had a bad hand that time, I think. Let's try it again. Like, we can't kill him, but I'm pretty sure if we have, like, Ache and Black Rayla, we actually just win round 1. And win. So, Gascon's not really great here. Isbel might be good. Well, that's not a great draw.
It's time you pay
I
for
think we
your
might lose
crimes.
again. Unfortunately. So we're just gonna go with this.
Pays late. Again. You will pay.
There! Vrygheff! I see him! We've got to catch him!
Alright, so we're gonna fire this. Play this guy.
Oh, Rivia! Life is mine now.
The thing again, we have this Morales. We can't actually keep Isbel alive, which is pretty bad.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
I might have killed that guy.
Wise choice.
Another one though.
The Horsens.
Go Forager.
I only loot corpses, but sometimes they're quite fresh.
I need to kill the guy with the order. I also have a problem here. Oh, Ache's definitely helpful. Okay, no, Isbel's never living.
You can try to win them all.
If we get these guys weaker though. So he'll destroy this, then this, then this, and we don't have to worry about them anymore. And we can get Isbel to live. Immune, that's fine. This might be a turn for the heal. A lot of stuff's getting really low. Yeah, it is. Let's go for it. It's pretty nice. There's Knickers. That's gone. Maybe Isbel can live. Doesn't look like he's gonna do more damage to us. So I think we go for the Isbel here. We can decoy her and play her again potentially. She's only 12, but that's I guess okay.
Some other way.
Better than nothing, that's for sure. Alright, we'll go Isbel's order. Very nice. Decoy her back to the hand. We'll play her again next turn. I think we might be a little short again. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't have armor, one of the things next to his Venendal elites. But he does. So play Isbel again. Do
Make
this.
love, not war.
Don't think we have enough once again. So her order actually got reset there, so it doesn't do the boost twice. That is annoying.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
Alright, you know, we're gonna try one more time. And I'm starting to realize our deck might over-rely on Black Rayla. That being said, we should get her more often than this. Like, we have a 25-card deck. We redraw 6 times. We should see her more often than this. There she is. Then we don't have any way to refresh her, but we can play stuff with her. Alright, we're good. Of course, there's Knickers again.
Vrygheff.
Naturally.
It's time you pay for your crimes.
Alright, we'll go Black Rayla here. This damage is meaningless, so we'll wait.
Mercy and wither.
Vrygheff.
We'll get
I
him.
see him. We've got to catch him.
We will get him. Does anything else have an order here? No. So we'll just do this. Black Rayla into Nazair.
Nice cars. No. They
Then
don't
we
hurt.
get out of our deck the Ache. We want him.
The
We want
unworthy
this again.
punished.
We want Reynard. Give them stuff
Discipline shall
back.
bring us victory.
Use this. Do we have a pikeman in our hand? We do. We do. Don't want to play pikeman. I think we will instead be playing out one of these war wagons. Give this another charge. Play out our forager.
Can use it.
And then we will play out our pikeman.
I'm coming. I'm
Then we'll
coming.
do this. And this is really what our deck's all about. Really need that Black Rayla.
Life is mine.
Then we
now.
just start playing some guys.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
So Ache's gonna keep boosting.
Wise choice.
His damage. We'll try and get a really good heal.
The Horsens.
Here.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
We can move this for an extra point.
Order.
Move this. This is 6 units. This does fill a row up. We will decoy here our Reynard. His heal's getting better and better. We'll play the Reynard.
Company.
You can play out of our deck. The Isabel, she's gonna die.
It's not too late to walk away.
Get a Forager. Don't need Reynard anymore.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Okay, so we're getting to the point where we're trying to set up the big horn. Let's go here.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
We get our Black Rayla combo this game, so this should be enough to win with his finisher. Destroy our artifact here. Give us a space.
Oh, I'd be ashamed to let this beauty go to waste.
Play Knickers. You better not raid our hand for treats, is all I have to say. This heal should be really big. And Ake's gotten a lot of value here. Alright, so we're at 95. This puts us to 165. That heal was huge. I'm holding off on that just to get this value. This time we're definitely going to be winning. And this horn will finish everything off very nicely. Just needed to get Black Rayla. That's all I needed.
The Lyrians won the day, despite their foe's distinct advantage. Historians later ascribed Maeve's victory to her light troops' superior maneuverability in the difficult terrain compared to the plate-clad Nilfgaardians. But if you ask me, that wasn't it at all. A storm of fury had been quietly gathering in the Lyrians' hearts, a squall of rage stoked by the Nilfgaardians' unparalleled cruelty towards the conquered. And no one embodied this barbarism more perfectly than General Vrygheff. Maeve's men were ready to sacrifice anything to see him
Well, he
punished.
was.
They dragged the defeated general before Maeve. The Queen wished to learn why he'd ordered the execution of an entire village. How the Nilfgaardians could possibly justify such a crime.
2 weeks prior, I'd sent a detachment to Horton to procure feed. Captain Gaynor commanded it. While he was verifying their grain stores, they barricaded him in the barn and put it to flame.
The Queen listened to the general's story, her face a mask, betraying nothing.
Murdered. One man was murdered.
That is a fair assessment.
Vrygheff raised his eyes to Maeve's. The Queen was surprised to see them wet with tears.
Yes, my lady. My son.
The general's simple words bore pain, grief, and a thirst for revenge that would never be slaked. The Queen had to decide what to do with Vrygheff. No doubt the general had earned punishment, the harshest possible at that. Yet, such a weighty personage could fetch a hefty ransom, and Maeve's army desperately needed the gold.
Well, here's the thing. I really want to upgrade our deck size. So, I think we do actually need the gold. I think we do need it. Although, I really would prefer to get rid of this guy. Don't really think he's good to have around here. But kind of understand why I did it. Doesn't mean it's good, though. Oh, whatever. We need the gold.
In the end, the Queen decided to return the general for a golden ransom. Whether she chose the path out of mercy, moved
Probably
by the
both.
Nilfgaardians'
That's why we did
tears,
it.
or out of pure material calculation, sensing an excellent chance to replenish her war chest, it is
Both,
hard to say.
definitely.
One thing is certain.
191?
Her
That's
men
not
were
that much.
crestfallen at the news. They had challenged Vrygheff's greatly superior forces in the name of justice, not gold.
See, I'd believe that more if you guys didn't want to keep the peasants' food earlier. Then I would think you'd be a little more consistent. The thing is that we're almost enough to upgrade our deck size after that. Come on, just a little more. 47. Is there a quick scout here? That's not the scouts. So a quick scout. All areas revealed. Oh, this is all that's left. Oh, okay. Almost done here then. So next time we will finish up here. Go to Aldersburg, probably a big battle. Hopefully we can get enough to upgrade our deck size first. Maybe make some other changes to it. And then we will go from there. And I think at the start of the next episode we'll find these golden chests to help out with that. We have maps. Yeah, I'll do this next time. And then we will finish up here in Erdern. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.